welcome to P Guru's channel. This is a joint broadcast of Ganashot and P Gurus, and I have with me General Ravi Shankar, and we're going to talk about the happenings in the last 24 hours. Let's welcome General Ravi Shankar. General Ravi Shankar, namaskar and welcome to P Guru's channel. How are you, sir?
Namaskar. Thanks a lot. Pleasure to be back after 24 hours. But,
General Ravi
back
Shankar, the
on our
more we
normal. Yeah.
yes, back on our normal
Please.
stuff. Tomorrow we'll hope to be back at 8 o'clock and also with General Rajiv
Yeah.
Narayanan. So we'll keep you posted on that. General Ravi Shankar, I'm sorry I keep getting confused between the two names. So close.
No, that's
General Ravi
okay.
Shankar, Chinese systems. China must be really sweating right now because every equipment they have given to Pakistan is essentially, having a huge problem. So, what were they sending them discards, or is this all China is capable of? So that is a problem that Chinese are probably mulling over. I'm also hearing, by the way, there's a bunch of Chinese generals sitting in Pindi and watching the whole thing. I don't know
Yeah, would
if
be.
it's true or not. Yeah.
No, they would be. They would be. They would be. There's no doubt about it. And I think China's problem is huge. Let me put it this way. Um, if you go into the Chinese media, it's splashed all over. India has lost it, and they've lost all aircraft, and Chinese, weapon systems have come of age. They're proven in battle, and it's taken Pakistan to do everything. So there's a big hype, and they have a huge influencing system. China has as part of their three warfare strategy. Uh, and they've got a lot of paid news channels and they're all hyping it up. And Pakistan itself has got. So the narrative is that India, it depends on who's spilling out which narrative. Someone says 4 weapon system, 4 aircraft we lost. Someone says 5. Someone says 7. Someone says 77 also. It appears as if the entire Indian Air Force is down. Okay. So that is the narrative which is being spun about. And the narrative is also as if that China has, Chinese weapon systems are the best, and now they'll say, okay, we'll sell more to everyone. Okay, first thing I think we need to sort this out. Okay, and we'll go over the events as they occurred so that we understand what happened. And then we'll get to this Chinese meltdown business. What happened on the first night? Right? We went and hit those 9 headquarters or terror camps. They're training camps of LET and JEM and HM. We hit them. First thing in the morning, we said, look, we hit these 9 terrorist camps. And we showed videos of them. Right? And beautiful. And absolute bang on. And it was acknowledged even by everyone because people there also shot videos and gave it. Success. Immediately, the thing came, oh, JF-10 has shot 2 Rafales. Someone said 3 Rafales. Someone said 2 Rafales, 2 MiGs, 1 Sukhoi. A whole lot of 20 combinations. Right? Down. Useless. Rafale versus JC-10. Win. Yeah, all this. Fine. I go with it. Rafales are down. MiGs are down. Everything is down. Indian Air Force is down. But I don't see one debris. Where? They have not fallen in Pakistan. In fact, they have never crossed Pakistan. They have never crossed the LC. They have fired all their missiles this side of the LC. 50, 60 kilometers this side of the LC. And the whole engagement lasted 25 minutes. So this guy takes off, fires a missile and goes. In that time, the other guy has fired. He has detected him and fired. And that chap also would be flying 50 kilometers behind. So 100 kilometers apart, that fellow has fired a missile and that missile has come at top speed. And this Rafale, which would, after firing, would have taken speed and gone, right? He was going maybe at 1.5 Mach, and this missile from there has come at that thing and hit. And there's no missile which is more than 3 Mach, which is BrahMos is the fastest missile at 3 Mach. How can you catch? That missile wouldn't have caught. Logic, isn't it? Am I saying something insensible? Am I talking?
No, no, no.
No, it's fundamental physics. Fundamental physics. You can't. Okay. So this missile. Now, when a missile goes 100 kilometers, it leaves a streak. Everyone would have seen it. People would have seen it. All flashes going all around. No one saw. People didn't see. Okay. People didn't see. And but this has some great thing that nothing has happened. It went and hit a Rafale, one Rafale, and it fell. And it hit five Rafales, and all five fell. Let's take it. Where will they fall? They would have fallen in Indian territory, in that area which is so inhabited. Normal reaction in any Indian city, any Indian village, anything, even a chap falls down a bike or there's a puncture, 10 chaps will come in, isn't it? And if there's a if there is a crash, there's a pilot. The pilot died? Has he broken his ribs? What? If a chap has fallen in a village in Jammu somewhere, I mean the Jammu region, right? How would anyone know where that has fallen? No one would know except the villagers. What is the normal drill? The villagers see this debris and then they start reporting. Look, this debris is here. That's the normal thing. Or a helicopter goes and starts searching for these people. Nothing happened. And whenever that happens, before anyone rescue happens, photos are always in the social media. That's Indian habit. Because some chap sitting in some Hiranagar ka koi gaon mein doesn't know that four other Rafales have gone down. No? He's only seen his one red aircraft coming in front of him in some jungle or kasba or village or what गाँव जो भी है वो 10 बंदे आएंगे फोटो लेंगे सबको बताएंगे फोन करेंगे पुलिस को फोन करेंगे पुलिस करेगा तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट को करेगा दिस इज द नॉर्मल ड्रिल इन इंडिया और कुछ होता है क्या I mean, if someone says और कुछ होता है तो बताइए यार then either I am not living in India or he is not Indian. The same thing happens in Pakistan. You saw when our missiles went and hit Pakistan, how many videos came out of that? One little thing, small thing going higher up in the air, all missiles coming, and these chaps take videos and videos and videos, and we got flooded. That's why we knew that our Arabs were successful. Am I talking sense, Shreyarji, so far?
No, no, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. You're speaking very good sense. Yes, yes.
So this is fundamental logic. So if this is fundamental logic, there is no debris. So where is the crash? Where is it? I have not seen. I can't understand. Okay, they've been hit. Okay, they've been hit, and they managed to land. Land. They've landed, isn't it? We don't know where they are now. Look, there's no place in India where something land thing like that, and you can pick it off before the villagers come. So this whole story, which is being made up, is all, what shall I say, cock and bull, in good English terms. I don't know what's the Chinese equivalent to it or the Urdu equivalent of this. So there's nothing like that has happened. Nothing. Zero. That's what we did. Next day there was full tamasha which went on. I mean, what everyone dissecting this. Where's the Rafale? Where's the MiG? Where's this thing? Nothing happened. Some of our people started tweeting also based on tweets coming from the other side. Like that Hindu tweet came out here, that someone in Hindu did it. It was a good thing that Hindu has been packed up now. What happened that night, second night? They attempted 15, 16 places. They couldn't cross. They were hit. Then what did we do? We retaliated next day morning. That was yesterday morning. And that was midday. Din dahade, during absolute daylight, we attacked Lahore, we attacked Gujranwala, we attacked Rawalpindi, we attacked Malir. Malir is Karachi. And everywhere. And they were taking videos. They couldn't intercept. Then they came out with this thing. No, we didn't open up because our AD system would have come out. तो यार तेरे सर पे हवाई जहाज घूम रहा है and you don't want to bring him down. Yet at Lahore we broke their AD, and this someone from Lahore tells. That's the thing of social media. Some Lahore people say, look, the AD system here is down. This is the heart of Lahore. Lahore is the heart of Pakistan, and the heart of Pakistan is ripped apart. And this, spoke about this at 8 o'clock in the morning. For all of you who didn't attend, please go back and attend. See that video, which I did, just a 45 minute. 45 minutes is total, including question answers. I put together a piece. What's the state of Pakistan morale? People of Pakistan, it's bad. They're shaken up, panic. Because it's very difficult for in every city you see Indian drones flying, and people are saying, yeah, what are you doing? You're doing nothing. And then you say you've got Chinese systems. Zero. Okay. Yesterday night again they tried. This was brought out by in the press briefing today evening. They tried at 36 places from Siachen to Sar Creek. And they put 500 drones, 300 to 400 drones, Turkish drones. They were all shot down. Day before also, they were all shot down. Okay, nothing succeeded. One odd must have succeeded. That's it. But it didn't do any damage. No damage. Then you went and again tokoed them. Again you went and sent Udhampur, Patan, not Udhampur. Same Lahore, all these places. That was yesterday night. Or yesterday night, today morning. So, and again they couldn't do nothing. They did nothing. They're waiting with their air defense. Why are they waiting with their air defense? That air defense has melted down. There's no air defense. And today in the briefing it was said radar is taken off. Now air defense is like a sieve. You break one in that and one link in that, and it's gone. That whole system is
You can
down.
drive a tank through. Yeah.
That's a window. Now we know how to break it. Now we know how to break it. So, like someone said, Pakistan is Nanga. So there's no backstop in Pakistan against AD. So the Chinese system on which they depended is finished. And then they say, oh, Chinese system, Chinese system, Chinese system. There is evidence. We know we've shot down 2 JF-15 and 1 F-16. They'll not accept. That's okay. They'll say, no, you didn't accept, so we'll not accept, don't accept. But the fact is, people have just caught or shot. Right? So all this is happening, all this narrative. Yeah, one thing for sure, the Chinese narrative warfare, the 3 warfare strategy and all is damn good. We all knew it in 2020. It's not new that, you're now learning about this. And yeah, that's the foolishness on our part that we have not come up to the speed for that. We should have, but we have not. That's a regret. I mean, that's my regret. But that's okay. I mean, we are in a situation, so we can't. What's gone is gone. Can we look ahead? We'll look ahead. So to that extent, nothing alarming has happened. Okay. What has come out very clearly now, so far, is Pakistan is being backed by Turkey and China. China is a matter of concern to us. So I'll analyze it briefly. The question which everyone will ask, will China interfere? That's a question which everyone will ask. So let me answer that and then go ahead to the rest of this. China will interfere covertly, not overtly. China will not come with its, army in and do some nonsense. They're not done. They'll not do it. But covertly, they'll give support. They'll give logistic support. They'll give this, that, all that. Okay. Yeah, one more point. People say Karachi port, show me pictures. Yeah, why should I show pictures? Pakistanis are showing pictures of Karachi port. Why should I show? Please go and see Karachi port blast. Pakistani yelling and showing bomb blast in Karachi port. Yesterday it was Malir Kent. Malir Kent is where their two core headquarters is. Okay. So they've been hit badly. They've been shaken up. That's why you'll not see many. For one or two thing they'll try, nothing more. And our AD system has proven its record. So let's get back to China. So China won't do. Why? China has got a lot of access to grind with us. I've spoken about it many times. Did we speak about it, Sree? I think we did. No, we had one
I think
on
once or
why China.
twice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, once or
Mm.
no, we had a thing. Will has China is China behind the Pahalgam attack?
Right,
Remember that?
right. We did that. We did
Yeah,
that one. Yes.
we did that. We did that. I would suggest all of you have a look at it in Ganashot or P Gurus. They'll not do because China has got internal problems, and maybe not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll talk of it. Sunday morning, maybe we'll do the Chinese angle to this whole story, depending on how these operations and everything continues. Even if, irrespective of what, we'll take time out, at least half an hour, I'll talk to you about China and what's the state of China at this point of time. Because look, China is going through a trade war. Remember, it's going through its own war. Its tail is being twisted by Trump. Just because we are busy with Pakistan, it doesn't mean that China is home and free. So China will do all this, diplomatic, all that. But will it interfere? It can't. It can't because its military is not in a situation. And I'll do that analysis later. Okay. So where do we stand now? We are at a place of what I say, phase 1 of Op Sindoor is over. Third day, phase 1 is over. What is phase 2? Will there be a ramp up or ramp down? Will this thing lead to some kind of talk or non-talk? These are the questions. Or will India continue? Or will India do something else? Is India doing it for the short haul or the long haul? See, one fundamental question which I'll be very honest, which I have not been able to, answer for myself, is that, yeah, one fundamental question which I have not been able to answer for myself is what is our aim and objectives
game.
of this end game? What is our exit strategy? Exit strategy later. What is our end game? What do we want out of this? So far, I have not got an answer to that. My way of looking at it, you have to hit Balochistan. I won't say hit Balochistan. You have to use Balochistan. You have to use Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. There's no doubt, right? And the situation there is ripe. I'll come to it a little later. Okay. So what else is there? What else is happening, right? Well, we have to understand that we have destroyed LET headquarters and JEM headquarters. And we have not only destroyed, after that, there are photographs which our ambassadors are showing all over the world, wherever they go, of this photograph where there's a terrorist leading that, funeral prayers of those 10 people who have been killed, 10 terrorists who have been killed in an attack, with the entire, brass of Pakistan army. So Pakistan army is, these people are part of Pakistan army. That is proven now. It's not as if no one knew it, but now it is proven. Will the West act on it? At least their mouths will be shut, but I don't think they'll act on it. They knew it. After all, how did all this come about? It was because of the West. So we are in it on our own, and we have to act on our own. That's the first thing. We need to define our objective, and second, we should be very clear that we are on our own. Probably the only country you can bank on is Russia at this point of time, and Israel. They'll do what we have to. They'll do whatever we need of them. Okay. So what do? We have to go towards Balochistan. We have to go towards Afghanistan to get things our way. And I don't see any other way of doing things. To tell Pakistan to renounce terror and tell this Asim Munir, you continue, is it doesn't make sense. The way I look at it, after having gone this distance, that fellow should be out, his government should be toppled, and more things can happen. Okay, right. Now the next thing, there are few slides with through that I'll explain to you the nuances which are happened, which we have to latch on to. Yeah, look at this. This is once said, look, this is not our problem. This is the problem between Pakistan and India. So in a way, what has he done? He said, look, don't come to me. Don't in US will not interfere. This is the first time US is not interfering. It's an opportunity. He's given you a go ahead, you do what you want with this. I'm not going to interfere. We've never had it so good. Ever since I've known, after all, I've been living with these Pakistanis. I mean, I won't say living in the sense living with their antics in the army from 77, 1977. It's not now, right? So we know what is 50 years nearing. So we know what's happening. So when America has given you a free hand, let's look at others. China won't risk a war, it will not interfere, it will only be covert support. That I said. The Gulf wants better ties with Delhi. The Qatar chap Al Thani came and met our Prime Minister. Our Prime Ministers, we have all forgotten, visit to Riyadh was cut down. He would have told MBS, partner, this has happened, I'm going to do what I want. So far, none of them have helped Pakistan. And now, I mean, it's very significant. Just think, we hit that Rawalpindi stadium where PSL was taking place. Now they want to shift PSL out and go to Dubai. Dubai has said, sorry, will not take you. They already said so. So now what happens? So that, the support from that part of the world is not coming. Iran guy came to us few days back, Aramgachi, and he had a talk with our foreign minister and all that. Now, will Iran help Pakistan? Definitely not, because Iran is worried that the American will come here into Pakistan and toko me. As it is, they've had a problem with Pakistan last year when they exchanged fire. So that also is out of question. So Pakistan is virtually a lot, it's got only Turkey and it's got China. We have to deal with China very clearly. And if China is your long-term threat and you're the supporter of Pakistan, why are we trading with them? Why have we built up a deficit trade balance against them? Is it time for us to reduce it? Or we think of reducing it only when there's a problem like this? Okay. So this is one part of the story. So this is it. No one will save Pakistan. That's what he writes. Who is this fellow? Habib Khan. Habib Khan is a Pakistani. He's writing this. He says only de-escalation or disaster remain. He's saying, I'm not saying. Okay. Next. Let's talk of Indus Water Treaty. Indus Water Treaty, Pakistan knows is its lifeline. If Indus Water Treaty is abrogated, it's gone. Or if not held in abeyance, it's gone. So they have gone to World Bank. World Bank, Mr. Banga, he said, don't come to me. I only facilitated the treaty. The treaty is between the two of you. You do what you want. Okay. So if you do what you want, we can minimize this, Sachin, keep it on one side. So if that is the case, if you Pakistan has to go. Let me spend a little time on the legalities and what Pakistan has options about Indus Water Treaty. Because there's a time to think of all these things before action starts again. What is the option Pakistan has? They'll go to Vienna, where the Convention of Treaties is held, and they can go and ask for arbitration, this, that, and all. World Bank has said, "Thank you, I'm not interested." So this fellow goes there, right? What will they say? They'll ask India to come. India doesn't go. What will happen? What will happen? You say two fingers, I'm not interested. If someone says anything, you say, yeah, that Chinese chap didn't listen to you when you gave him an order that those islands which he was occupying in South China Sea are illegal. Why should I bother about you? And incidentally, for those of you who don't know, or it must be new to everyone, we have given them 2 notices over the past 1 year to say that we want to change this treaty. You tell them, I've already given you 2 notices. I've given him also 2 notices. He's not responded also. So why should I respond to him now? So he's stuck with this Indus Water Treaty. Here he can do anything else anywhere, but he can't get out of this. China can't force. China will not come to war for this. You already taken the decision. There's no going back on that. And you only held it in abeyance. You can say, look, legally, I've held it only in abeyance. Till my terms and conditions are met, I'm not changing. And I've given you 2 notices. So let's sit down and reform the treaty and then we'll talk. Till then, forget about this treaty. This is the legal position you take. Just like he says, no, I don't have any terrorists. They are all freedom fighters. Fine. We'll also do some freedom fighting. So this is something where Pakistan has stuck. No one in this world can, get us off this. Please understand, you still hold a major card. I've always said right from day one, the big card with us is Indus Water Treaty. That's the political game which we have to play. Or these chaps can keep saying, we'll come and attack you if you divert water and all. Pakistan will attack us. You've seen what will happen if they attack us. So that is the end of road for them. Okay. Now you look at, this is something which is very important. I read it out in the morning also. Here also I'm reading it out. This is a voice from within Pakistan. He says, look, the important question is whether the residences of Jaish Muhammad, Lashkar Taiba, Hizbul Mujahideen, which are established in Punjab, should be considered military installation or the collective assets of their country for which all the people need to fight. Should Pakistanis fight for these fellows? That's the question which is being asked by themselves. Why should I fight for a terrorist organization? Is protecting them the responsibility of the whole country and destroying the whole country behind them? Is this the future of Pakistan? Will the story of Palestine and Hamas be repeated here too? These are fundamental questions which are on the net. We might not see them. This is one thing which I caught. I thought this was very sensitive. Are these madrasas of terrorists which have been internationally declared as nurseries of terrorists or total assets? Is it these assets which Pakistan has to guard? That's what he says. How long will the owners continue to run the whole country behind these assets? Is the war on terrorism not a global war? Perhaps Walter had said, forget peace as long there is a single extremist in the world. Here there's a whole state which is extremist. You see the sentiment which is coming out. And again, like I said, those of for today, please see the video which I put out at 8 o'clock in the morning. The mood in Pakistan. Okay. See it. I mean, YouTube has not liked it. They have not, allowed monetization and all. But that doesn't matter me much, whether they allow it or not. Because people should know what Pakistan is all about, and people should know what the internal story of Pakistan. Okay. Look at this. Same Habib Khan chap. This is the picture in you know, Islamabad airport. Yeah. Wealthy families and military elites scrambled to flee Pakistan. They want to run away. So why don't we help them? Give them a few flights to run away more or something like that. Or, hit these airports so that everything is this thing. Anyway, they're using civil aircraft to shield, use them as human shields. That's come out. Yeah, we can take this off. I think that's over. We can take the slide off, Sachin. Thank you. So, yeah, one more. Sorry, get that back. This is an important thing. I must put it back in. Yeah. Yeah, this is Daniel Pearl. Who was Daniel Pearl? I said it in the morning. Have we spoken of it? Daniel Pearl was a chap 14, 15 years back who was this the video. People were shooting a video, and this guy on the right, Omar Saeed Sheikh, he cut this chap's head. For those of you who don't know, and who helped him do that? Jaish-e-Mohammed fellow's brother, the same guy whom we knocked off, and he was the same guy who masterminded 814. It's been coming in the news, isn't it? And Zalmay Khalilzad, this is where I have given Zalmay Khalilzad, who was a US ambassador to Afghanistan and Pakistan 3-4 years back. He says India has killed the brutal terrorist assassin Abdul Rauf Azhar, whose psychopathic beheading of Wall Street Journal journalist Daniel Pearl in 2022 we all remember. Justice has been served. We've helped USA. How much has this come out as a narrative? People, by now, we should have gone all over the world and said, this is what we have done. And, and look at Balochistan. There's a series of attacks in Balochistan for the past 15-20 days which have not, come out. That's completely unstable. People are flying the flag which we showed yesterday also. Right? I think thank you. You can take it off. So you have so many opportunities. You have, everything going. So in this kind of a situation, what is our plan? We have to start thinking ahead. In my way of thinking, you've done the military action, hold Pakistan, put pressure on Pakistan, do whatever you want. That firing across the LOC is going on. Look, I know. Let me spend a couple of minutes on the LOC. LOC is hot now, which is good. Yeah, we'll buy some casualties. People in some, in Punch have been hit. Punch is easiest. If you go on the LOC, you turn around, you see Punch all around you. In that part, Mender and KG and Krishna Ghati and Bimbar Gali and all that. And that's where my regiment is. They were fighting with them across. We were doing cross-firing fighting and all that. Right? The regiment I commanded. Now, their LC is hot. They're firing. They're purposely targeting not only masjids, they are also targeting gurdwaras, temples, and churches. So, high time, and this came out in the briefing today evening. So, this should be, hyped up. Are we doing it? All these fellows who are supposed, they keep getting their TRPs. They're not doing anything about it. But we should do. And that's why I'm talking. Okay. And the LAC, we should also come out and show people what are we doing on the LAC. By now, I'm sure a few posts have been wiped out. There was one video which the army put out where they've just blown a bunker off or post off. I'm sure in the next 2-3 days this will happen. Our strength lies on the LAC or LOC. Blow the Pakistanis off. You have more ammunition. And if needed, get that, open the border. Fire on the border. Let us see what happens. Anyway, you cross the IB and fired across 140 kilometers behind the IB in Bawalpur or Bawal Nagar. So why not this also? So the initiative is still with us. And I find, I mean, very funny. I find all these strategists, armchair strategists, saying, "Oh, the initiative is not with India. The initiative is Pakistani." So far, those idiots thinking, yeah, what is this? Yeah, this is one of the things which has blown off.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of the things which has blown off. Yep. Thanks. We've been blowing off. There'll be more. We'll let it blow off half their defenses there. And I'm surprised that our armchair, strategists, and you people, some of you will go and watch their, what they talk as if they are speaking pearls. Pearls of wisdom are coming out of their mouth. They say we don't have initiative. The initiative has been with us from day one. That I mean, barring the fact that Pakistan took the major step of doing whatever they wanted at Pahalgam. After that, the initiative is with us. You fired, he retaliated, you retaliated, he retaliated, you retaliated. If the fellow is retaliating now, you'll retaliate back. But this is a limit. You have to go to the next step. That's why I said phase one of this Op Sindoor is over. Are we prepared to take the phase two? Get back to IWT and overtly announce a few projects. Forget about the fact I know you can't do it. Overtly announce. And don't let them sow their grain. Don't let them sow. And you can do that. So these things we should start doing now. I mean, the playbook with Pakistan is very simple. There's nothing out of the box which you're going to do. Put a spotlight on Balochistan. Get news out of there. And start a thing going there. And you'll see this happen problem. Somehow interfere with, Karachi port activities. After all, it's their only major port for export and import. You stop that and end of Pakistan. You stop their water, you stop their exports, where will Pakistan go? So all these actions are still with us. The initiative is with us. Yeah. Now, I'm very sure that after all, the Prime Minister today in the evening has met the chiefs, met the CDS, he's met the Raksha Mantri, he's met the Home Mantri, Greh Mantri, NSA. All these people have met, and they would have chalked out a plan as to how to handle this whole story. And we also need a plan to handle China. Like I said, China will not do overt interference, they will do covert interference. How do we handle China? There are methods. You instigate China now. Forget about that guy. After all, what is China's weakness in this area? Tibet, Xinjiang. Start the story. The moment you start the story, everything will fall in place. But for that, you need to have gumption to do it. Is this the best time to do all this? This is the best time. Because China is, as it is weak today, it has not stabilized. It's not stabilized. When it's not stabilized, you can do all this. You do little in China, in Tibet, then you see China recoiling. People will say, oh, they will do something in Manipur. Haven't we been suffering in Manipur for the past 1.5 years? It can't get worse. Can we do anything in Myanmar? We can. Get together with US and start that story. There is a story there, Get that going. Get China out of Myanmar. China has too many interests in Myanmar. Today, Xi Jinping has met that junta chief in Moscow. So all these things we have to take. Of course, tomorrow maybe we'll discuss the neighborhood scenario because that's something which we have to do, which so far we have not done. But these are the issues which we have to handle, right? I by and large covered as a review as what is on or not. I'm not pontificating कि Pakistan is firing on civilians, this, that. That's Pakistan's habit, they'll do it. So what if? Either you take it up as a narrative and stop yapping on the TVs. Okay, it's a waste of time. And get going. Get going ahead with the whole story. This is not the time for us to sit back and cry or say, oh, kya hoga. We've done so well so far. Let's take it ahead. Let's take it to the next level. That's all largely what I had to say, Sree. Any questions? Yours, and then we'll go.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Let's take a few questions. And let's start with some acknowledgement. Sriram Anjanadri and Fraser Keswani, thank you for becoming YouTube members. Next, I have, thank you, Sajid Kumar, for your donation. General Sir, you said China will be more than happy to supply anything to Pakistan if they fight India and we would lose out economically. Wasn't IWT and mobilization enough to tire them out?
Yeah, it is. This is a major thing which you have done. This is an opportunity. Right? This is a great opportunity. But you have to play it fast. You have to make the threat real for Pakistan. So far, what have you done is very little. We have to now make it real. Yeah.
Amitesh Behra says, why did the MEA briefing not mention about captured pilots and Karachi port attack?
Yeah, well, what's the hurry? Karachi port attack, when he's announced that you have attacked him and he's shown explosions, why should you go and say I attacked Karachi? In fact, for that matter, did the MEA briefing talk of any attack specifically? They said we have retaliated with the restraint. We have not said the MEA briefing didn't say I attacked Lahore, I attacked Gujranwala, this, that. No specifics were given. So why should we talk? I mean, Karachi is very simple. Karachi has been hit is no brainer because people in Karachi have said so. Unless they were already Chinese who are speaking from Peking. And the new narrative they're starting. But
there is an interesting
thing. Yeah,
sir, there's one interesting twist in what happened in Karachi. I'm hearing that one of the places that was taken out was a residential complex where many Chinese were living.
Maybe.
That's an interesting,
maybe
twist. Why are you there?
Yeah.
Next question, please. Thank you, Sriram Anjanadri. We've already acknowledged him, Fraser.
Yeah.
Selva M, thank you for becoming YouTube member. Sajid Kumar, thank you so much. Oh, no, we've done this one already. Next one, please. Jagdish Yellapu wants to know, Lieutenant General Ravi Shankar ji and Sree ji, for the ring details, furthering is all.
For sharing details.
For sharing details. Yeah. Dhanyavad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Next one. Yeah. Next one, please. Sachin Khandelwal, thank you so much. Jai Hind, sir. Is it difficult to locate Pakistan ammo dumps? The border areas will be so much more secure if they can be taken care of.
Okay, now let me give this in a little detail. Pakistan knows this is a vulnerability. So Pakistan doesn't have major ammunition dumps. It has spread its ammunition all over. It's in penny packets all over. There will be a price they'll have to pay during active operations, but they know if they have huge ammunition dumps, they can get hit. Unlike ours, we are tight. Okay, we have bigger ammunition dumps, but then nothing to worry. Those ammunition dumps are well in depth and they're well guarded, so they're not an issue. So it's very difficult to take out ammunition dumps in Pakistan easily. What can be done is, in case of a war, you can take it out sectorally. I've done a lot of study on this. That's how it is.
Dex, thank you so much. Good evening, General Shankar. Report suggests Pakistan may open a Bangladesh front by 13-14th May using irregulars like the Kabaili raid and term them non-state actors. Your views, please.
No, out of question. Bangladesh doesn't have that capability. You see the headlines in Bangladesh, what they're talking. They've gone quiet. They have suddenly understood what if tomorrow, see, please understand, everyone. This is something which I said today morning with Sanjay Dixit also. जब कुछ बड़े कुत्ते को मार रहे हो ना, if you bloody getting the discipline in a bigger dog, the smaller dog automatically goes in a corner and keeps seeing. You see it in any household. बड़े कुत्ते को मारो, छोटे कुत्ता अपने आप समझ जाता है. So all these puppies which are around us, they will all fall in line. Don't worry. This I think is a dead end. Yeah.
Piyush Patel, thank you so much. How to get POK without its population? Jai Sri Ram.
Yeah, it's a very simple thing. First and foremost, we should decide we should get hold of POK. And I think this is the right time for us to do that part. I'm of the firm opinion this is the best time for us to get after POK. Because you have all elements in place to do that. Okay. Now the fact is that POK has two elements, no? Gilgit-Baltistan and POK. Gilgit-Baltistan and their people you can handle. There's no problem. There's no issue at all. It is the people in the POK, Mirpur, that Sanjay Mirpur and all that area. They are not Kashmiris. They are not Mirpuris. They are all Pakistanis, Punjabi Pakistanis. And whatever you do, you edge them out. You tell them, look, that's the way, go. And they also very clear. Incidentally. They know that when the day of reckoning comes and India takes over this place, they want to get out. So it's mutual. So this is not a problem. Yeah.
Will this, Vulture wants to know, will this war put Pakistan in terminal decline?
Yeah. Look, in certain things, the thing has changed completely. The relationship between Pakistan and India has changed, irrespective of the outcome. If nothing else happens, Pakistan knows now you will hit them across the border also. You're not bothered. So the next terrorist attack, now already these chaps you have taken out. And believe you me, there must be covert ops on to knock those fellows off in Pakistan. And don't call them unknown gunmen. You tell them we have executed them. Very simple. You don't even have to tell, just knock them off. Like Israel did. What did Israel do with that fellow who was the Hamas leader in Iran? So use their help and knock these fellows off. Right? And thereafter you see Pakistan now there's no water. Their economy will be in terminal decline. Now with this pressure, you keep putting military pressure on this, the internal fissures will become more. Then automatically things will happen. You have to crack the nut. That's why I keep repeating. What was the aim of doing all this? Is it to just get eyeballs and say, okay, we'll do all this and say, oh, hum sindoor laga diya, ujaad diya, ye sab, wo sab, yaar, khatam hai, khel. Oh, that phase is over. Now the serious phase starts now. Are we going into war? We have to think. Are we going into war? Because today leave is cancelled for medical staff. TA has been embodied. These are all steps for war. The story is not over. Please, for one moment, don't think the story is over. This is just a lull in the battle. And we also must remember, there's a war between Pakistan and India going on, and this war is multi-domain. The actual battle is only one part of this. The land and air and navy, maritime affair, which is maritime is not open fully, is only one part of the story. The main story is still the multi-domain, trade, water, Balochistan, CPEC. CP is also a vulnerability. Abhi karo kuch. Now that you cross all this, you cross that also. So all these are there, and that will put Pakistan in terminal decline. Yeah.
Thank you, Ragbas, for your super sticker.
Yeah.
And I think we'll just take one more question and then we'll call it done. Pradeep Tumathi wants to know, General Shankar, did we overestimate Pakistan? How does your initial assessment compare to the current situation? Should India escalate this non-contact warfare or maintain the current tit for tat?
Non-contact warfare. Maintain the non-contact warfare. And did we overestimate Pakistan? I think we underestimated Pakistan. I am very clear that we underestimated Pakistan. We have not overestimated him. We should have taken a little more, precautions in our planning to ensure that issue of their getting this narrative of Rafale knocked down, not to come at all. Not to come at all. That's the way I look at it. But well, it has happened, whatever has happened. But hereafter, let's do the right thing. Right? Non-contact
Last
warfare we
question.
should start. Yeah, please.
Yeah. Last question, please. Thank you. I am Girish. MEA did press conference with army showing Chinese ammunition used against India. Don't repeat mistake of Prithviraj Chauhan that have DNA of Gauri.
I couldn't get the question. I mean, did you?
Yeah, me too. I think he's saying that we will just show it and do nothing about Chinese ammunition.
No. We are going to do something. That is, look, after so many people have died and everything, this will, happen. And one last thing which I want to put across to everyone. I did say in the morning that one of my gunners, my unit gunners, he died in this cross LOC firing. I put out an appeal to all of you to contribute for him, for his family. I mean, that's the way I thought I could contribute. A lot of people have responded. I must thank all of you. Some of you have said from abroad, please let us know how to contribute. You don't have GPay and all that. I'll find a way and I'll communicate to those people. But I must thank all of you on behalf of his family, right, who have contributed. And those of you who want to still contribute, please contribute through Ganashot. In Ganashot, I have a GPay a telephone number. You can do a GPay to that, right? And this money I'm collecting, and I'll give it completely to the widow and her son and basically children. A little later, it will not happen immediately, but I will do that. And of course, I'll put my own share into it, and whatever I collect, that much more I'll put and give it. But thanks to everyone for this generosity which you have, displayed, and thanks to everyone for the feeling. Look, the army will do well. The army, navy, and the air force will do well, and the people of India are with it. We, the people of India, I'm also part of you now, must stand by our army, and that is something which has come out. Please, just think. On the Indian side, everyone has stood by the armed forces. In Pakistan, people are not standing by the armed forces. It's a very important thing, right? I'm thankful that all of us have stood by our armed forces who are doing so well, and we should not talk ill of them. Thanks a lot, Sree Iyerji, and yeah.
That's the UPI
Thanks.
number.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, General Ravi Shankar. And we're going to try and do it tomorrow at 8 p.m. with General Rajiv Narayanan also. We'll keep you posted on that. Thank you so much once again, sir. Namaskar.
Thanks a lot. Namaskar.